All right, we are live. Back in Blocksburg. Well, a new Blocksburg, but once we get some people in here, I'll explain that in a moment. Just do a quick roll call. Aiden is the only one that's going to be helping us so far. I have reached out to other friends and have not heard back from some of them, so might be two other people joining us in this. I'm not sure yet, but what I am sure of is that we're going to be building in Blocksburg. But once we get more viewers, at least one that isn't me, which I should probably check to see if the stream is on YouTube and doing, the quality's good. Once we get some viewers, then I can actually start doing stuff. So, let's do that. Okay. See, is it under this? Okay, so this says it's live and doing good, so you might hear me twice here. I'm going to make sure the video and audio quality is fine. That's less of a delay than I was expecting in the audio. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Is that a ringing noise I hear in the stream? 1 second. Okay, so if there is a ringing noise in the background, just let me know. I'm not sure what it is. It very well could be my PlayStation's... Oh, okay. There we go. It very well could be my PlayStation's fan in the background, but I'm not sure. So if that ringing noise gets too annoying, please let me know. And now it's freaking out because it thinks I'm still watching even on that. I was just seeing if the stream was good. Okay. So, Blocksburg. It's been dead, one could say, for a little over a year now. I haven't really touched on any plans for building in Blocksburg. I'm not on the original Blocksburg map that I used to build on for many reasons. One, it just wasn't turning out as good as I hoped. It wasn't as realistic. Some of the builds were kind of iffy, and the planning was questionable. Having a huge skyscraper right next to the neighborhoods didn't help. I feel like the boundary or the zoning, I guess you could say, of having urban and then neighborhoods, like the transition wasn't good. Anyway, so clean, fresh slate. As you can see, quite a lot done, quite a lot to review before we actually start building. I'm not exactly sure where I'd like to start building, but I have some ideas. So if you have any suggestions for what you want to see, do let me know. Even though I'm talking to no one at this point. But, whatever. I have a milkshake. I'm happy. Holy crap, that was just straight chocolate syrup right there. Okay. Was not expecting that. Anywho, even though literally no one is watching, that's understandable. I haven't been as active as I used to be. It's not necessarily my fault, just been overwhelmed, life, schoolwork, etc. But yeah, I've found some time to actually sit down and stream, something I've been wanting to do for a while, and lo and behold, I finally have an opportunity. So, where to begin? Feels a little weird starting to actually do stuff in the stream with 0 viewers, but if need be, I can always go back and show what people may have missed if you're watching this live and no one's watching right now. So anyway, here's the map. Pretty big, pretty expanded out. Been working on this since about December. It's finally when I sat down and like, okay, need to start building a city, make it realistic, make it awesome. So that's what I've been doing for the past, let's see, December, January, February, March, April, past 5 months. And here's the result so far. So this central map right here is downtown. This right here is where we are. The exact coordinates where this map is, well, not where that map is, but right here, this is the center of the map. And that's, this city block is where I started it all. I basically made a city block in the center of the map and just built out from there. So this is the exact, well, not the exact, because as far as the Y coordinate, this is the exact center of the world. Well, actually, it's probably down here, but yeah, this is X0, Z0, Y is, what's this up here, 33? So yeah, this is center. And I just built out from there. City is based off of a little bit of, well, not a little bit, it's got a lot of influence from the west coast of the US. Los Angeles, San Fran, and it's also got a majority of its, like, the inspiration for it comes from a city called Portland in Oregon, not Portland, Maine, Portland, Oregon, capital of hipsters, homeless, and other things. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I draw a lot of my inspiration, is the west coast of the US. So right here we have a building being built, and I have not worked on it in quite some time. It's a Chase Bank building. Got a logo up there. ATM. This will be the entrance right here. I love having these new signs with the wood, dark oak wood. The different wood signs just make building, I don't know, makes it a whole lot better. Anyway, I am using the texture pack that was released. It's basically the default with some changes, like the cobblestone is slightly different. Basically, almost every block is different. The bricks, the quartz, or what is that stuff called? I am drawing a blank. Granite. I have no idea why I called it quartz. Pretty much every block, except for, as far as I can tell, the terracotta has been changed in some way. And I like it. I know a lot of people, a lot of friends who also play and build cities, they aren't so much a fan of it, but I think it works. Serves its purpose. So basically I have a lot of streets laid out and very few buildings. But the buildings that I do have are, for the most part, almost complete. That one obviously back there is nowhere near complete. This one is just pretty much needs an interior on these 4 floors, which is basically just going to be a copy-paste job of the second floor there, and then a roof, and it will be done. And then this will be a nicely finished apartment building with a pizza place in the bottom of it, which we will go inside. So obviously got that big sign right there, the pizza sign. Go inside. Pretty modern in here. And we got some nice lighting. I love these lanterns. I didn't know you could hang them from fence posts until someone posted in a builder chat that I was in and showed me that you can hang them from fence posts. Because originally I thought you could put them like hanging from the wall, but no, that's not the case. They have to hang from a block, or they have to be on the floor. So yeah, I use that as some modern lighting. We got some sort of kind of like a bar right here, some raised seating. Then we got some regular seating, light fixtures. Got a drink machine over here, sort of drink station. More seating over this way, nice and modern. I like how this turned out. I have no idea why I just tried to take a drink of that potion. In here we have a women's bathroom, I think. Yep, women's bathroom. And nice paint scheme, well, color scheme. Nice layout. Very nice. Same thing in the men's room, basically, except it has a urinal in one of the stalls right there. And yeah, looks pretty fantastic. Over here we got the order and assembly station. So basically someone would be back here assembling your pizza out of these various ingredients. And of course we have a menu board with pizza sizes and toppings and then drinks. And then back here we have the kitchen, which has become overrun with mushrooms. I originally planted one there, but in some update way back when, I guess mushrooms pretty much reproduce, I guess, just everywhere. Got some pizza oven here. It's supposed to be a pizza oven. Just put the pizza in that slot. Sink over here for washing hands. Trash can. Back here's a manager office and a storeroom. So we'll go ahead out here, outside this build, take a look at the other parts of it. We got a parking garage right here, which will go inside through the elevator of the building instead of punching through the door. And this right here is, I'm not sure about this name. I pretty much finished the second floor of apartments, so I was like, okay, I probably need to name the building, so I just made up this name off the top of my head and it stuck. I think it's a pretty nice name. Holly Heights Apartments, 210 Sage Street, because this is Sage Street right here, running down that way. And I did not notice this sign here. Eviction notice 10 days to vacate premises. Pretty sure that's supposed to be premises. But there are apartments for rent, $1,200 to $1,500 per month. 1 and 2 bedroom units, which we will see. So we come in here. We have a nice seating area, mailboxes, a nice rug, nice lobby in here. We got a couch and more chairs, some artwork on the wall, bushes, nice TV over here, bookcase. Back here are some offices for the building manager and his staff or her staff. Over here we got the elevators and the staircase, and that door is open. So first we're going to go down here, down the elevator shaft, which is quite dark. And we have the parking garage. Quite a few spaces, enough for the building. There is a hole in the wall, or in the floor. But yeah, we got quite a few parking spaces. It's kind of cramped, I guess you could say, down here. But I worked with the space I had. Here's the entrance garage door that goes down in the parking garage. So yeah, moving along. We'll go ahead up, and we'll use the stairs this time. I have no idea why, but I'm proud of these stairs because of this railing. I don't know, it's satisfying. Anyway. First floor of apartments is up here. We basically have a nice big hallway, which I guess I should probably put up some decorations around here. We got apartment 1. I think this is a 1-bedroom unit. Got a nice kitchen. And in here's a closet, I think. Yep, closet. Over here is a bathroom. Yep, bathroom. We got a nice shower, toilet, some plants, and a sink. A nice light up there. And then in here should be the bedroom with a closet. And they are empty right now because I don't feel like furnishing. I think this building has 5 floors of apartments, 3 each. That's 15 apartments, and I don't feel like furnishing all of them with different furnishings. So I basically threw in the toilet fixtures, or the bathroom fixtures, and the kitchen fixtures, and I left them pretty much blank. So if you want to come in here and furnish your own apartment, do let me know, and I'll see what we can do about that. So yeah, this one is also a 1-bedroom unit. I think the one on the other side down that way is a 2-bedroom unit. So in here, another closet. This is a bathroom. Pretty much the same design as the other apartment, just a slightly different layout. In here should be the bedroom. Yep. And a closet. So yeah, that's that. Go ahead down to the 2-bedroom unit. Apartment number 3. Living space. Hallway down here. This is a bedroom. Yep. Closet. So this could be a bedroom. I don't know. Not sure how I was going to finish that sentence. Anyway. Bathroom in here with windows. Is that? Oh, you can actually get a nice view of that skyscraper over there I'm working on. It's a good view. It'll probably get interrupted by buildings on that block right there, but that's actually a pretty nice view. Once that building is complete, it'll look nice. So yeah, in here is the kitchen, dining space, and another bedroom with the closet. So yeah, that's that. And I'm basically just going to copy paste this layout and design all throughout the floors above this one. I am just too lazy to get around to that because it's basically just it's so much repetition. I get bored with it easily. So yeah, might even hire one of my friends to come in and do it for me if they're willing to. Anyway, moving on. So this building that we saw from the apartment, I'm actually basing this off of, I have to remember, I think it's the Bank of America, like financial something, financial center or financial building located in Portland, and looks pretty good. I haven't furnished it, obviously. It's massive. If I'm honest, most of these floors, except for maybe this one, will probably just be copy and paste jobs, because I mean, to furnish all these floors with different layouts and designs like the actual building is kind of impossible. So yeah, not really impossible, just would be so time consuming it just wouldn't be worth it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get a nice look of the outside. Nicely proportioned. Looks pretty similar to the actual building. I think it looks good. Just got to get it done. That's what all these buildings need. They look good, like in their current incomplete state, but once they're finished, they'll be awesome. Just gonna take a quick drink because my mouth is getting quite dry from all this narrating to no one. Anyway, as we can see, here is a rear view of the building. There's going to be a parking garage and a loading dock down there. And on this side, it's basically the same as the other side. We just got this. And over here in the front, this is probably the best side of the building. This is my favorite side of the building. How this middle section curves out. And then we got that glass kind of dome looking thing up here. It's not really a dome. It's like a half dome and a big glass window. I like how that came out. Very nice. And then we got like a little, I guess you could say a rooftop garden. It's just sort of a, yeah, it really is a rooftop garden up here. There's going to be doors right here so you can get out to it. Got some nice seating with umbrella tables. Nice little garden, nice plants. Turned out very nice. Anyway, moving on. Here we have the on-ramp to a bridge, a drawbridge. That I believe is called the Mercenary Bridge, named after one of my friends in a builder chat that I'm in. Yep, this is a mercenary bridge, and the reason I named it after him is because he is quite the bridge builder on his world. I don't want to bash him, but his buildings, they're great and all, but they're not really, like, I feel like they're not something that he is like excelling in. Like they're acceptable and great looking buildings, but he really like he's awesome. Like he's better at building bridges than anything else. So this bridge is dedicated to him, and it is also incomplete because I am lazy, if you did not notice. And so yeah, this is pretty much all that I have of it. Some nice steel girders and beams and framework in here. It's kind of hard to see, but if I night vision us real quick, we can see this took quite a long time, and it's still not done. So yeah, moving across that, we can see that the bridge splits off into several ramps that are going to connect to an interstate highway system. And here's the highway going under the multiple ramps. These little ramps just sort of divide into different areas. This one goes down, I think it leads to a residential area that I've started. And we just follow it down. Slowly drops down into the residential and smaller commercial area of the city. I believe Aiden is over here working on his house, which we'll just swing by and say hello to him. Oh, he's got cars in his driveway. So yeah, this is his house. This was a design that I used on a friend's world, but he did not like where I had the house positioned. And he said, I'm going to tear down the house. Maybe you can build it somewhere else. And I was like, okay, just let me screenshot it real quick, because I was very proud of this design. And so yeah, it's a pretty nice, it's almost like a craftsman house, I guess you could say. I don't know, I was just Googling random pictures of houses and just sort of threw this together based off all of those. Looks like we got a work truck right here. And some flower beds. I did not install any of this. I basically built the house and the driveway, and I posted pictures of it into the chat, and Aiden was like, oh my god, I love that house. And yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here on the outside of the windows. Some sort of balcony. Very nice. So yeah, this house has changed quite a bit since I last built it. We had an SUV here. It looks like a Jeep or something with a rear spare tire. Got a garage right here. This is nice. I did build a garage after Aiden said he liked the house and he wanted a garage at the end of his driveway. So I built this for him. So one thing, I used to like having mob spawners. I thought they could have a lot of potential in building, but now they got this weird skull on the front, so they're kind of useless now. Looks like we got some nice shelving he's put in here. Toolbox. Things on the workbench. Got a backyard pool. That's nice. Suntan beds, table and chair. Table and chairs. I don't know why I just struggled with that. It's a fail. Not so sure about the jungle tree. I do have a large oak tree out here that I planted, and I usually don't use like stock Minecraft trees unless they're big oak trees like that. I'm not sure how I feel about this jungle tree. I usually like to build custom trees because they look a lot more realistic and detailed. But anyway, oh, this has changed. This wasn't as wide before, but yeah, neat. We'll go inside the house real quick, see what's going on. It's got a nice garden outside. Got a nice name tag there for Aiden. Did he spell his own name? Okay, yes he did. I thought there was one N. I don't know why. Mailbox. Chairs. More chairs. So we go on inside. This did have, like the interior, I did have this interior done. He just came in and changed a few things, like the couches and table. I did have this shelving here and the TV right here, but it looks like he put in his own custom couches. That's cool. I did have this dining room here. And that nice lamp, or chandelier, whatever you want to call it. Nice kitchen design. Nice backsplash. Yeah, this fridge originally was made out of light gray concrete, but after he painted this wall, it was originally white, and then he painted it light gray with the concrete, and I didn't want this to blend in with the wall, so I had to change up the block real quick. Got a nice island using the turtle eggs as like, I guess, cookie jars or salt and pepper shakers, whatever you want that to be. Laundry room in here. Very small. Got a nice shelving unit there. Bathroom. Upstairs. I think this house is 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, last I checked. So yeah, we got a nice bathroom in here. Looks good. Ooh, didn't notice that before. Looks like he's put in some shelving. We got a bedroom in here with some beds. Not sure what's going on right here. Aiden right there. Got a nice patio, balcony, whatever you want to call it right here. I think it's called a balcony. And a closet. So yeah, that's cool. I believe he also put in a basement, so we'll just sneak down there and see what's going on. Looks like we got a bar. That's cool. Oh, we finally got a viewer. Very nice. Anyway, continuing on with the tour. Another fireplace just randomly right here. Not sure how that's going to work, but okay. We got a TV. Looks like some couches, like upstairs. And what's behind this door? Bathroom, looks like, I think. Yeah, I think this is a bathroom. And another bedroom. It's cool. I just heard a noise downstairs. Okay, anyway, moving on. So yeah, that's Aiden's house, looking quite nice. Oh, we lost our viewer. I'm very sad. Just kidding. Moving on. There's really nothing down this way. This is where I just have more roads mapped out for a residential area. There's going to be lots of houses and apartments. I'm thinking about maybe even putting a school down here somewhere, like either an elementary school or a high school, somewhere along here. So yeah, this basically just leads down to the very edge of the map. I wish we had larger maps, but I guess a 25 map world should suffice for now. I have heard rumors that with the PS5 we might get some expansion with Minecraft, and we might be able to have worlds similar to the PC. They'll be limited to a certain number of maps, from what I heard, but there will be a lot more of them, so that'll be good to have more room. So anyway, moving on from the neighborhoods, we're going to go back over the drawbridge, and we're going to go check out other things I have built around the city, and looks like we're only 28 minutes in the stream. I plan on streaming for about an hour and a half, give or take, depending on how everything goes. If all goes well, I'll stream for a little bit longer, maybe even 2 hours, but if it's not going as well, probably just hour and a half. So yeah, going back across the bridge, we have the nice waterfront that I have mapped out here. I'm going to have like a nice, basically a big strip of parks and just sort of waterfront properties. That'll be nice. Not even sure where I want to go. I think I want to go down this way. We have some vehicles here that my friend Dan built, and I'm not sure how I feel about this because my semi-trucks are actually 5 blocks wide. This one's only 3 blocks wide, but still looks pretty damn awesome, must admit. So yeah, we're gonna go down this way to a Mercedes dealership that I have built. The Mercedes, like, it's built in the bottom of a skyscraper, and the Mercedes dealership is complete for the most part, except for parts and service. And then the skyscraper above it, I gotta find like some offices or something to put up in there. Oh, and right here we got the headquarters for a bank that my other friend started on his world that he called Helltown. And it was built way back on the PS3. And when we started it, we basically had our little houses that we built in survival, and then we switched to creative, and then we had a bank, a little grocery store, and basically we just started building a town off of our original survival. Anyway, so yeah, this is the headquarters for Helltown Bank. Nice and tall and brick. It's kind of a 70s era building. And it does have the first, I guess you could say 3 stories, has an interior. But it's really just a lobby, nice and modern and sleek-ish. Nice seating area over here, shelving, got a little reception area over here, easily bathrooms in there. Nice floor pattern. And over here we got some more seating and some plants. Lots of plants. And then up there it's basically going to be offices and other parts of the building. And yeah, so we got some stairwells. These are going to be stairwells. I haven't come back to finish these apparently. I thought I did. Anyway, elevators. That one is closed. Usually when I build my my buildings that have elevators, I'll always have, if they have 2 elevators, one will be closed and one will be open. That's just because I'm lazy and I only want to do 1 elevator shaft with all the fixings. And in here is going to be an actual bank. An actual Helltown bank will be in here. Nice little branch. And we got an ATMs, I should say, out here. Helltown Bank. And we got, I think that's supposed to be a deposit box. So yeah, we're going to go down these stairs and head over towards the Mercedes dealership. So yeah, let's go ahead over there. As we can see the sign, that is the best I could come up with for the Mercedes. I can't speak tonight. Mercedes logo. There we go. Words are hard. Anyway, we got the Mercedes logo up there on the sign. Got some flower beds, and then we got some smart cars out here. Because I'm pretty sure Smart is actually owned by Mercedes. And we got some little neat smart cars out here. And parts and service will be over here, but I haven't gotten that far. But the inside of the dealership, I did get a lot done on. So let's go in here. We got a lot of different models of Mercedes. We got a smart car right there. And another hole in the floor. Apparently there are holes in the floors of all my buildings. But yeah, this is where customers could discuss financing or whatnot right there. We got some Mercedes SUVs. No G-Wagons, evidently. Got some sedans and some coupes. Another one over there. AMG sign, which is their performance line of cars. And another car right there. Sort of a front reception area right here. I think I want to turn this into a break room or something back here. And over here we got some more cars, and we got like a customer lounge with a TV, seating area, and a nice little bar over here with some coffee and drinks over here. And oh, in here are the restrooms. So yeah, this is the women's, I think. I didn't label this one. And here should be the men's. Yep. So yeah, that's cool. And we'll go out and take a look at the outside. Because as we can see, we got this tall skyscraper built on top of the dealership. Oh, by the way, we can see the skylights built into the roof. I thought this was a really neat design. I don't know why I was so proud of this design, having skylights like this and then grass on the roof. So yeah, neat. Oh, we're back to 1 viewer. That's awesome. And we're back down to 0 right as I say something, so that's dumb. Anyway, I got the nice skyscraper that I still have to furnish. Not sure what I'll put in there. I was talking with one of my buddies, and he said he would be interested in possibly furnishing the offices up here. So I'll have to wait and see on that. Down this way, we have, down here is going to be like a yacht club I have planned out, like a yacht club and some riverfront housing. Be right on the river, you'll get a good view. Right here we have a bridge that's right there. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a, kind of a cul-de-sac right there, I guess. And yeah, nice road. There's basically going to be like rows and rows and rows of condos and nice housing. And then on the actual waterfront, there will be a marina or 2 and a yacht club. So I have a lot planned out for this. Just need to get around to doing it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at this bridge, or what is the beginnings of a bridge. Some nice framework. It's actually going to be a 2-level bridge. There's going to be a a level down here. I think this would be going that way, and then the top deck would be going this way, I think. I'll have to look at where it splits, and then I could tell. So yeah, curves down here. See which deck goes which direction. Okay, so this bottom deck actually goes, looks like, down that way, and then this top deck comes down this way. So that's cool. Go ahead and go look at some other parts of the city. This actually connects down to the highway that is under the drawbridge and the ramps coming off of it. See how we'll fly across the river once more and head over to, I think I'm going to go back to that map we started at and see where I need to go next. So yeah, let's enjoy the scenery of nothingness except for a few buildings and roads. The city is a work in progress, obviously. I hope to get a lot done. Am I going to make it through this window? Yes, I am. Sorry, I was taking a drink, and apparently I flew into my own building. So yeah, let's go back to that center map. Take a look. Let's see, we've toured residential. Pretty much everything that's in downtown, I think. Yep. Toured all that. I think next we're going to head up to this interstate. There are two buildings up here, and then they also connect to another bridge that goes across the river. The river is actually going to start out here going this way, but then it's actually going to curve up this way and then up to there. So yeah, let's go take a look at that, see what's going on there. So yeah, I think this map is turning out way better than the last Blocksburg. I don't know, the last one just didn't, it felt like it didn't have a proper layout. This one feels properly laid out. Words are hard. Properly laid out. I am using a lot of Google Maps and Google Earth to sort of get a sense of how I should lay out my roads and then lay out different zoning. So yeah. Got another interstate right here. It goes under the city streets. You can see a nice pine tree. Another pine tree. Two pine trees. And some buildings over here which are incomplete. Well, this one is pretty much complete, but it could be having a remodel soon by my friend who actually saw it as I got the exterior finished and it's like, hey, let me furnish it. Excuse me. And originally he wanted to use it for his YouTube headquarters, but he hasn't been back to furnish it all, but I did some furnishing for him. We got a nice modern lobby in here. Nice reception area, seating. Down this hallway. I think these are meeting rooms in here. Yep. Another meeting room in here, also empty. And we got the actual office space right here. Man, there are so many missing blocks just all around the map. So yeah, it looks like we got the main sort of office for all those employees. Whiteboards over there for writing down ideas for his channel, I guess. And then we got his logo on the wall in like graffiti letters, R100 for Ranger 100. Also known as Super 12 Cross, who also has a city on here. I did tour his city, Mine Metropolis, quite some time ago. And I still actively build on there, and then you can too. If you'd like to join our community, let me know, or let Super know. I'll see if I can link his channel in the description, if I remember to. Got some nice bathrooms in here, nice design. Same thing in here. I think these are also meeting rooms, just they got red walls instead of green. Okay, my own sign just freaked me out. I have a little glowing, not really neon, but it's basically a piece of glass, and it says on air on it. And I plugged it in and turned it on because I'm on air right now. and I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. And I don't know why I thought it was fire. So, uh, anyway, floor 2. More offices, and there are holes in the ceiling. So yeah, we got some cubicles and office space. Nice big rug. So yeah, oh, and there is an outdoor courtyard in the middle of the building, which is quite a nice touch. It could use some updating, I guess. This is just something I put down to let them know that this was a courtyard, so I put like a tree and some bushes and various flowers. Nice stone path, but yeah, this could use some updating, in my opinion. So hopefully he'll get to that when he comes to furnish his offices. And I'm pretty sure this is incomplete up here because some of the floor and ceiling is missing. So yeah. I just heard a noise. Anyway, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get out of here. 1 second, I just got a message from my friend who possibly wants to join. It looks like we'll have another person joining us. My phone just vibrated. And I just passed his name, didn't I? I wasn't even paying attention. Here you go. So my good friend Dan. He will be joining us, and he is quite a reputable builder on the PS4. He has some pretty realistic stuff. Oh, good God, this PlayStation just wants me to know everything. It's just over and over with the notifications. Microphone audio is being recorded. Yada, yada, yada. But yeah, he will be joining us, and I actually love his cities. He's a lot more realistic than me, but he also has more of a reputation for restarting. Sometimes he's an off and on builder. He's not on almost every day like I am. He just sort of, when he feels like building, he's like, okay, what do I want to build? I'll go ahead and build it. And yeah, but he has a lot of stuff in his world that is more realistic than mine. Kind of envy him just a little bit. So yeah, this is an apartment building. I've just been sort of wandering around. We'll go inside there. That's an Irish pub under that sign. Could have swore I just heard another noise. Anyway, so we got a nice lobby in here with some mailboxes that open and some seating. And the hallway in this building, I don't know, the halls and this sort of seating area, it doesn't really give me a feeling of an apartment. Hello, Dan. Doesn't really give me the feeling of an apartment. I always got the Chewbacca skin because what's his name? The dude that played the original Chewbacca died yesterday, I think, at the age of, was it 84? I don't remember. But yeah, the original Chewbacca dude died. It's pretty sad. I can't remember his name for the life of me, so yeah. Anyway, this hallway and everything, it feels like a hotel to me, to be honest, with the carpeting sort of design and the fact that I have vending machines over here. It feels like a hotel right here, so that was not my original intent. But yeah, anyway, I think this is just office space for like a building manager in here, so that's cool. And then down here, forgot to look, I think is a bathroom. So yeah, that's neat. And I have a message asking for my YouTube channel. Anyway, back to the hotel-looking apartment. Yes, I am aware, PlayStation, that my microphone, audio, and gameplay are being broadcast. Anyway, hallway, go up the stairs. Haven't really furnished the apartments in this building. I did this one night, and it was pretty late, and I don't know what I was really thinking. I'm not sure how I feel about this this color scheme and this layout, and I think I was even going to change the wall from sandstone to the white concrete. But yeah, we got a nice bedroom in here, bathroom in here, using the dried kelp as tiling. Thought that looked really nice. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Do let me know what you guys think. And out there you can see there are buses floating in the air. My bus designs, which I guess we'll go take a look at real quick on our way down to the other stuff. So yeah, this building is pretty much empty for the most part. I really need to come back and furnish some of my buildings. It's just sometimes I get so bored with projects like this that are repetitive. And so I'm like, okay, I need a different stimulant, I guess. So I go off and I build something else, and then that gets boring because it's so repetitive. I guess that's why I build houses. Like, I finish my houses like the same day I build them because it's really not that repetitive. So yeah, skyscrapers and everything is a different story. So we got some buses over here. Dan flying. Hi, Dan. We do have some bus designs and different paint schemes. Here's one paint scheme right here. Sort of sandstone and red sandstone. So he is going to look for the live stream. And as far as I know, he is French, so I don't know how much he'll be able to understand me. I do know he speaks a good amount of proper English, so anyway, basic English, I should say. Anyway, moving on. We got another bus right here based on the TriMat buses in Portland. So yeah, it looks nice. Sup? There's Dan right there. We were just talking about him. Anyway, moving on. Got some more roads. Lots of roads. I have been told I have some of the best roads in the community that I'm in the builder chat. I do believe Dan has me beat. Some of his roads are actually a lot more impressive than mine. Anyway, we got some nice greenery over here, nice tree, and more roads ready to be laid out. This highway right here is going to lead up to a bridge. What you want me to build? Real quick, we're going to go show Dan what to build. I'm hoping for some houses. I'll go ahead and teleport to Aiden, who's in the residential. Hi, Aiden. And we'll plop Dan over here and tell him to build a house. Oops, that is the wrong menu. Teleport to me, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Please build a house. All right, so now we're gonna backtrack to the highway, and we're going to check out everything else, and then I guess we'll go see if Dan builds a house, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I say he is the most realistic builder I have ever met on the PlayStation. So yeah, let's just sort of find our way back. Yeah, I think, what kind of house? Kind of like sort of an older house, like Victorian or just an old craftsman style house. Just any house, really, will do in that plot. Just try not to make it too big. Try to keep it around the same size as the house next to it. That's Aiden's house. But if you need to make your house a little bigger than that, I can understand. But yeah, like I was saying, I think our friend Mercenary has me beat with the bridges because he has a lot of bridges in his city, and they're pretty impressive. He's got like a remake of the Golden Gate. He's got some other big steel and suspension bridges. They're pretty awesome. And all I have is a drawbridge at this current moment. But that's okay, because this city is probably going to be a work in progress for probably years. No idea if you heard that, but it sounds like a cat in the heat outside my window. That's wonderful. I literally hear that almost every night. Anyway, provided you didn't hear the cat in the heat outside my window, we're going to move on down to where we were going. That is quite distracting, cat. Could you please shut up? So, let's see. This is the way back to the highway. Yeah, I have had some complaints that this map, since it's so spread out, some of my friends have had trouble navigating to certain areas. Like I had Aiden the other day. He was up here by the pub. Oh, we're going to check out the pub. He was up here checking out the pub and the YouTube headquarters for one of my friends. And he's like, how do I get back to my house? And I had to lead him all the way back over there. So that's one disadvantage of having it spread out so far right now. So yeah, this is Mac's Irish Pub. Open. It's got a little Guinness logo right there. So we're going to go inside. We got some different, these are supposed to be like neon signs for Coors Light, Guinness, Jello shots, under 18, no entry. I need to change that. I just realized that. That doesn't make sense. Under 21, no entry. So I'll just make a quick note of that and then come back and actually color it. I did not even notice that the first time. Like, this has been here for quite some time and I didn't notice the under 18. It's 21. Anyway, got some Blue Moon. Go inside. It's a nice little Irish pub where you can get drinks and potentially some food. We got a nice Irish flag up on the wall. TV. Some nice bar right here. Nice booths. And looks like a barrel or a keg up there on the shelf. Got a nice industrial looking ceiling. Pool table. Pool cues. And a restroom. Nice checkered floor. Kind of feels like the Irish flag in here with the green on this side, white on this side, and orange on that side. That was unintentional. So yeah. In here we got a kitchen, staff room, some storage and electrical stuff. Kitchen in here, and an office space. So that's cool. So we're going to get out of the pub, because technically I'm not supposed to be here. I'm under 21. So we'll just go ahead and get out. And over here, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this space. Just sort of leave it open, and if anyone sees it and is like, oh, I want to put this or that in there, I'll say, okay, go ahead. So yeah, moving along, back to the highway, which if we follow it, it's going to lead us to the industrial area. I've actually got my different districts and my different like sections of the city laid out, because some days I feel like building industrial, some days I feel like building downtown, and some days I feel like building residential. So I have all the areas where I can do that depending on how I'm feeling. So yeah, these are the on-ramps and off-ramps to another bridge. It's going to be a big steel arching bridge over the river, and this is the beginning of it. There's going to be a road under it right there that's going diagonal. So yeah, got a lot of concrete and sandstone laid out. I believe I based it off a bridge in Portland. So yeah, go down here. We got a nice on-ramp right here that leads from the main road onto the highway. And then the highway sort of ducks under this off-ramp that goes to the main road. Right here I'm planning on putting a fast food restaurant in. I'm either going to put a McDonald's or a Jack in the Box. I've determined right here. So that'll be cool. Got some nice roads here, nice detail. So yeah, these are how my roads look, and I'll show you more examples of them up here. But like I said, Dan's probably got me beat with the roads. But we'll go ahead and look at this one. This one I'm really proud of for some reason. I think it's because of the different angles and the different markings just sort of laid out. Looks satisfying, at least to me. But anyway, we got a cement truck down here. My own design. It's 5 blocks wide. I know a lot of people do their vehicles 3 blocks wide, but I decided to be different. Thank you, Dan. And we got a nice cement truck here. Triple axle in the back. And yeah, looks good. Mud flaps. Not sure I'll be able to do mud flaps on all my commercial rigs like that because of the banner limit. I think it's 400 banners, and I've only used like 13 so far. And that's 2 of them on that cement mixer over there, so yeah. Here is the industrial sector. It's going to be a lot of industrial buildings and warehouses, and there's even going to be a railroad and a rail yard and a shipping area with freight containers and everything, and big huge boats, but I'm not sure how tall I can make them because of my bridges. I know the drawbridge should be fine because, you know, it's a drawbridge. It's in real life it's supposed to arch up, but the steel bridge that arches over the river, that's not going to be a drawbridge. So that's going to be, I think, 40 blocks above the water. So that's going to be the max that I can make my my ships tall. There we go. Anyway, moving on. We have some nice power lines. I'm not sure how I feel about these. I think they look good. Like the really tall ones, I think those look just epic up there. But the lower ones down here with the iron bars, I'm not so sure about. So let me know how you guys feel about those. But yeah, that looks just awesome right there. Going across down there. In here we got a lumber liquidators, which is a hardwood floor store thing. So yeah, we got some different wood samples right here. Some different floor samples, what you could make your floor look like. Some different wood samples again, and over here, this place is just full of wood. And over here we got some different tools that you could use for installing your floor. Nice decoration there. And then back here is a staff only room. We got a little break room area over here. Manager's office right here. And a bathroom in here. I just now noticed there's no mirror on that wall. And back here is sort of a workshop where they can get the wood ready and get their tools ready and cut up the wood. And this is supposed to be like a bandsaw or drill press. I'm not sure how I feel about this design. Got some different wood just sort of stacked everywhere, some boxes. So yeah, that's cool. Get out of here. And behind that, we have the Imperial Paint Factory, which is based off the actual Imperial Paint Factory in Portland, which is since closed. I think I think it's still used as like a warehouse and everything. And there's like an attached paint store to it. It would go right there. But I think the actual factory aspect of it is closed, last I checked. But yeah, this is based off the actual Imperial Paint Factory in Portland. I think it turned out really, really, really good with all the detail. The windows with the different stained glasses. We got a sort of fixture in the window that's started to rust. And we got a fire escape right there. And Imperial written right there. Same thing pretty much on this side, except some of the windows are actually covered up with what's supposed to be like bricks. But I did not want to use the same bricks as the wall, and I wanted to make it look like that's where the windows were, and I used a different type of brick to cover them up. So yeah, and then we got this sort of piping going up the side of the building. You can see Imperial Paints written right there. Some electrical I cannot speak tonight. Okay, let's try that again. Electrical boxes right there. Got a nice big huge parking lot also for the lumber liquidators right there with some vehicles. Nice detail and the billboard for lumber liquidators. And back here is just a little nice alleyway, and I am stuck in the, there we go. So yeah, we got some overgrown, torn up road. Got a nice little forklift. It's just sort of hidden back here, just sort of rusting in the rain. Old pallets and some old wood, I guess. And we got different fixtures attached to the building. And up here is another fire escape that actually goes down to the street on this staircase here. Then we got some piping that goes from this building into that warehouse right there. And we got a nice big truck just parked here at the loading dock. And then we have an entrance into the building. And I am furnishing this building, but it's gonna look abandoned basically. Like no one's been using it. It's just sort of falling apart. I know it's hard to see in the dark, but I just wanted to keep that sort of abandoned feeling, so it is dark in here. But right here are just some random pallets and old wood and boxes, just stuff like that. As you can see, the walls are sort of torn up. You can see the studs in the walls right here. And here we have one of the paint production areas, I guess you could say, with the big paint mixy things, I guess. I actually had to look up what the inside of a paint factory looked like, and it's basically got these big vats, I guess you could say, where they pour in the different pigments. I'm not entirely sure. And then they have this big mixer. It's basically a glorified KitchenAid stand mixer, I guess you could say, for paint. So yeah, we got a random pallet right there on the floor, some different debris. So yeah, it's like this building is not in the best shape. We got some things are supposed to be tanks of different gases right here. And over here we got the ceiling, which is collapsing a little bit onto the floor. Mushrooms overgrowing right there. And once again, the ceiling is collapsing onto the floor. So yeah, let's get out of here before the whole thing collapses on us, and let's check out something else. So we fly down this road, and this goes deeper into the industrial sector, where there's going to be more warehouses. The rail yard is actually going to be around here somewhere, as you can see with the tracks. And I don't know why, but diagonal roads in Minecraft are so satisfying. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, we got some diagonal road. It sort of curves from there, comes down this way, and then we got more roads over here. Road crossing markings in the road there, and the road that leads down to this road, which is actually going to be a big long stretch of highway, I guess you could say, that goes along the riverside. There's going to be some various warehouses and shipping ports and whatnot all along this side, and then some warehouses and other industrial type buildings. And I guess we got another map right here we can take a look at and see. I probably should have planned this better. I didn't realize that my river was going to have to take such a sharp turn up that way to get up to there, but yeah, so yeah, this long stretch of road, as we can see, is going to start up here. It's going to go this way a little bit. It's going to go under the arching bridge. It's actually going to go down this way. It's going to have to take a really sharp turn, and it will end up connecting to this, and it's just going to be one big long stretch of road that goes right next to the river. So that'll be cool. So yeah, I think that's basically all I have built so far. And perfect timing, because Dan wants our opinion on his house. So we will see. Big reveal. Whoa, I'm liking this so far. Nice torn up driveway up there. Nice big tree. I love that tree. I just fell in the water. I need to put a road in right there. But yeah, this is looking good, Dan. Actually, really good so far. I know it's just a front facade and everything, but yeah, that's looking sharp. Looking good. I love it. It's going to fit right in with the theme of this neighborhood. It's going to be like older houses, older craftsmen, older Victorian, stuff like that. So yeah, that's cool. I'm going to take another drink now because I've been talking for 1 hour and 5 minutes. So yeah, Dan, keep up the good work. Let's see. Get about an hour into the stream. We're doing pretty good so far. I wasn't expecting a big turnout because, this is my first stream in quite a long time. Especially my first building stream in quite a long time. So yeah, we'll just fly back over and find something to work on. Not sure what we'll work on. Actually, I have an idea. Maybe I could do a bit of a time lapse of Dan and Aiden building their homes in a neighborhood. That'll be cool. Plus, I really can't think of anything to work on at this moment. So yeah, let's go see what they're doing. Watch Dan work his magic. Build an awesome looking house. Yeah, I'll have to record a video in his world one day, once it has more stuff. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. I swear, whoever blended this milkshake just put all the chocolate syrup in the bottom. It's really unpleasant when you're expecting a nice milkshake and you drink it. It's like you're drinking Hershey's chocolate syrup right out of the bottle. So yeah, looking good. Take a look at Dan's place, see what else he's put in. Maybe a hot tub on the roof or something. Nope. Let's see here, he's expanded as we saw. Wonder if there's any more furnishing in here. Looks kinda empty, which isn't really a problem. I know that Aiden will get this done. I didn't notice this out there. Don't know how. But yeah, looking good, looking good. Yeah, neat. I'm not sure what kind of attachment is supposed to be on the back of this truck. I think it's just supposed to be a work truck with a big old diesel like F350 with a different like toolbox attachment on the end. So yeah, some sort of toolbox in the back there, bars across the back window. Neat. Meanwhile, at Dan's place, we have things going on. Almost looks like an old log cabin, almost. Has that nice feeling. So yeah, I'm going to take a short break here. I'm not going to end this stream or anything. I'm just going to be right back. So stay tuned. Alright, I have returned with a refreshment because my throat is getting dry. And apparently I just noticed that time flies when you're having fun. It's currently about 11 o'clock here, so I'm not going to stream for too much longer. I am quite a night owl, I guess you could say. I do stay up till 2 in the morning, but I just don't feel like streaming that late. I'm not feeling 100%, but stream for probably 20 more minutes, and yeah, see if Dan gets this nice house done, which is looking quite fantastic so far. So yeah, quite a turnout tonight. So yeah, once again, thank you guys a lot for 110 subscribers. Last I checked, we were at 111, but someone dropped out early apparently, I guess. But that's okay. Still got 100. Still a little bit proud of that. That's a milestone I wasn't expecting to reach as soon as I did. And from what I hear from a lot of YouTubers is once you hit 1,000, the rest is just sort of snowballs, and you start getting subscribers a lot faster. So yeah, here's to hoping for 1,000. Which, you know, if it took 2 years for 100, imagine how long it's going to take for 1,000. Makes you think. Anyway, I don't really care about having so many subscribers. I'd be doing this anyway regardless. It's just a hobby. It's not really something I ever envision myself making a profit from, like a monetary profit. As we can see, Dan is knocking out the grass, presumably to make a footpath. Maybe a garden as well. We can see the nice utilization of lanterns out on the front porch. Oh, he is raising the terrain. That's quite nice. Something I hadn't thought of in this area. Let's get a better view up this way. As we can see, the roof is made of andesite. I don't know how I feel about that. It is comparatively smaller than this house, but otherwise awesome. But yeah, nice detail in the yard, as we can see. He's actually raised it up quite higher than the other house, so that's cool. Looks like there's no interior yet, but this house is looking quite nice. Might be a tight squeeze, but you know what? I've seen Dan build a lot smaller, and it's actually turned out quite amazing. So let's watch. As we can see, he is replacing stones in the pathway to make it look cracked and aged. Nice detail on the driveway and also with the tree. I think that is a actual custom tree. I think that, or he planted a house. Are you kidding me? Words are hard. Once again, I think he planted a tree and maybe just shaped it a little differently. But actually, it looks more like a custom tree job right here, which is looking fantastic. So yeah, he's putting in, looks like different terracottas for the soil. That's nice. Never thought of that before. Usually when I do varied terrains, I use coarse dirt and podzol like he has, but I never thought to use, oh, he's using wool for, oh, that's nice. has a very nice, like, rustic log cabin theme. And my phone is vibrating. Looks like a text message from someone, and my phone thinks it is charging now, which it should have been charging this whole time. Just say okay to that person. And I got another notification. 5 hours and 14 minutes till fully charged. Do better. So yeah, at this point in the stream, I've covered everything I wanted to cover about the city. It's going to be a work in progress. That's for certain. Probably for many, many years, I expect, because I'm not really hopping on every day and working on it when I get on the PS4. Sometimes I'm on GTA, sometimes I'm on COD, and most recently, can't believe I'm saying this, but I've even found myself on Fortnite. Because one of my friends, if you remember Nether, who is another YouTuber buddy of mine, he was on Fortnite the other day and pointed out they have a new creative mode that came out recently. So we've been playing around with that, and it's been pretty nice. But other than that, that's the only time I play Fortnite anymore, is to hang out with him and build some stuff. Essentially like Minecraft and Fortnite, that creative mode is. Kind of. Anyway. So yeah. As far as like uploading for Blocksburg, I'm really not certain on that. I am trying to find what would be most popular on my channel. So I've been experimenting with different ideas for different videos, and I have been making a list of various ideas that I will try out, see which ones are the most popular, and the ones that are most popular will be the ones that continue, and the ones that aren't will just get canceled and axed. So yeah, let's sort of back up here and not fall in the water. As we can see, Dan is landscaping and doing a very good job of it. I did notice with the most recent update with the textures, they did make the peony or whatever a lighter shade of purple. It used to be a violet color here on the PS4 and the console versions, but recently they made it just like the PC, where it's a lighter shade of purple, almost like a lavender, I guess, if you will. So yeah, it looks like we're about an hour and 20 minutes on the stream. Hour and 18, actually. So we'll give about 12 more minutes. I'll hop off, and yeah, this is just to let you guys know that I am hopefully going to continue with the Blocksburg series and the Minecraft building series in general. Lately on my channel, like anything Minecraft related has been either like update videos about like updates that have come out, or it's been funny moments, in addition to my GTA funny moments and other things. So yeah, as we can see, Dan is building an SUV similar to the one down the street right there. At least the color is similar. But yeah, this is a nice looking house. It feels like a log cabin, but I actually don't mind. It is comparatively smaller, but that just means a bigger backyard. We got nice detail going in. That's nice. Is this snow? He's starting to use snow. But yeah, it looks pretty amazing. What the? Not sure what's going on here. Is this going to be like a crossover? The sloped roof? Or sedan? Not sure. It's got a hood bulge, looks like. And the sloped roof in the back. Don't know, it could be like one of those BMW coupe SUVs or Mercedes coupe SUV. So yeah, looking snazzy. over at Dan's place. Let's see what he's done. Anything in this room? Still not sure what's going on right there, but I do not care at this point. I know that Aiden will get it done and this place will look fantastic. It already does, but once it's complete, it'll just feel even more fantastic because it'll be done. If that made any sort of sense. So yeah, just sort of randomly flying around. And we are back at Dan. And there is a train rolling through town. I don't know if you heard the horn. I hope not. So yeah, like I said, I haven't really been uploading lately. I mean, the last thing I uploaded was a few days ago. It was another episode of GTA Funny Moments. But I do have quite a lot of ideas. Not just video games like on the PS4. I've got some other things in the works. And if they get popular enough, I'll make more of those. And if it's video games, like me with my Minecraft and GTA, if that's the most popular, I'll upload more of that. So yeah, you guys determine what will be built. Dan thinks he is done, and he's done a pretty good job so far. We don't have an interior in here, but that's fine. We do have a amazing exterior with the landscaping and the car and the tree. And it still feels like a log cabin, but that's okay. It's looking good, Dan. I'm excited to see what it turns into. I'm not sure if this was a mistake right here. I'll assume it was. There we go. Fix that. There we go. So yeah, looking good, Dan. And then over here, Aiden is also looking good. This whole neighborhood will look nice. So yeah, nothing else looks like it's gonna happen on this stream. So just see. So yeah, we're back on the air with video and audio capability. Dan is putting in the driveway. Very nice. So yeah, put finishing touches on and end the stream, and what is it? Almost 11:10. So yeah, it's not that late really for me, but I don't know. I'm getting kind of bored, so don't want the stream to go on for too long. Really, nothing has happened. We haven't really built anything. We've watched something get built, which was very awesome, and we've seen the city so far. Just can't wait to see the city when it's got, several buildings and it's got a lot done. That'll be awesome to see. So yeah, Dan will put his finishing touches on. Looks like he's putting in a fence right there. He's gonna finish it off right there so that maybe I could squeeze another house on that plot. Yeah, I probably could. So yeah, this is nice. I did plan on squeezing 3 to 4 houses, like on this strip of land. Like in total, there should be around 6 to 8 houses squeezed in on here, and just by guesstimating from this view above, I think I'll be able to fit about 6 or 7 houses on this block. We got 3 on this side, and maybe we could squeeze in 4 on that side or 3 on that side, so that'll be cool. We might be able to squeeze a house in between this and another house right there, so you never know. So yeah. Also putting in a fence back there. So yeah, looking good. I'm not sure what's going on up here. Looks like we got some random white concrete.
Possibly another chimney or something, presumably. And nothing in these item frames. Dan, that is a crime. Let me finish that for you. There you go. Cool. Loving it. So yeah, we got about 5 minutes left in stream. I'll go ahead and let Dan and Aiden do what they will. Hello, Dan. Or should I say, Chewbacca. Anyway, looks like he's either typing or just staring at me, which is very creepy, very unsettling. Up and down, that just looked so wrong. Anyway, so yeah, there's his gamer tag. If you want to see anything that he's built, he does build on quite a few people's worlds, and he has his own world, so if you want to see some of his work, either send him a friend request or message him, do whatever. Maybe I'll tour his world one day. So yeah, let's let him wrap up what he will. Looks like he's putting some sort of design up there. And Aiden is looking on. So yeah. Thinking if there's anything else I need to say before the stream ends, which I do not believe there's anything I need to say. But yeah. Really, really good looking house right there. And hopefully when the city is done, it'll also be good looking as well. Actually, I know it will. It will end up looking pretty damn fantastic when it all is said and done. It's just getting to the done part it's gonna be a pain. So yeah, looking good right there. Should probably get out the neighborhood map so I can get that in. I think it's map number one of these. It is not that one. Possibly this one. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fly down this way to get all the roads sort of in the map. So yeah, if you guys would like to build on Blocksburg, there's my gamer tag. Send me a message, send me a friend request, and see what your abilities are, and if they're good enough, let you on here, and you'll probably be on a sort of probation for the first few weeks or whatever. I'll probably not have you have too many privileges. You'll just be able to build. You won't be able to have any moderator abilities for quite some time until I can learn that you're trustworthy. It's nothing against you. It's just don't want any griefing or anything happening. So yeah, I think that's going to be all for me for now tonight. Just sort of wanted to show you that Blocksburg is not dead. It's just just taking a very long time to build. Very long time for me to actually get off my butt and record it. So yeah, if Dan and Aiden don't have anything to say or do before the stream ends, I think I'll end the stream, but I'll keep the world open so they can do what they will. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. And now I have to remember how to shut off the stream. So I have not streamed in quite some time.